Hey y'all, it's Lindsey. I follow a keto lifestyle and I'm going to share that with you today in a what I eat in a day video. I'm trying to keep things a little bit more simple and I want to give you some cost-friendly alternatives to some of the things that I use on a regular basis. Here is today's breakfast. I have 3 eggs scrambled up in a little bit of butter. I used some black pepper and some Redmond real salt to season these. I have a bowl of some homemade Greek-style yogurt. I do have a video showing you how I do this in my Instant Pot. And I flavored it with the Perfect Keto Strawberry MCT oil powder, and I topped it with 1 serving of the high nut cereal from Perfect Keto. For Perfect Keto, I do have an affiliate link and discount in my description box below. I also have a discount code and link for Redmond Real Salt. Now, if you are on a budget and buying these products is not something you are wanting to do, you can use a variety of other things to flavor and sweeten your yogurt. I have a few options here. The Perfect Keto MCT oil powder that is flavored does have sweetener to it, so I didn't add any of these. But you can add something like some flavored sweet drops. These are fairly inexpensive on Amazon or even in plenty of grocery stores. I also have some monk fruit. This is a good one. And then you can just use some straight up vanilla extract if you would like to do that. You can use any flavor extract that you like. So you can just kind of go with what you can find. And oftentimes small bottles of extracts are fairly inexpensive. You do need to be mindful of the ingredients. For the crunchy part, I bought this keto nut granola at Sam's Club and it was on a major clearance discount. I think I paid less than $6 for this very large 22-ounce bag. This is something that I use very sparingly. As far as the carbs, it has 10 total carbs. And then it gives you sort of like their net carbs version there, if that is the way that you follow a low-carb keto lifestyle. If even that is just not something that you're willing to hunt out or it's seasonal and you can't find it in grocery stores, just some plain old nuts, just like a small little handful of nuts. A 1/4 cup is a serving, and that provides 4 total carbohydrates there. Can give you that little bit of crunch that you may be desiring when it comes to a yogurt type situation. You can definitely do this with just grocery store items if that is the path you are taking to maintain a keto lifestyle. Lunch today is going to be really simple. It's leftover chicken wings. I did cook these myself in the oven and finished them using the broiler, but they are leftovers. So to reheat them, I popped them into my air fryer for about 2 to 3 minutes to warm and re-crisp them. They're really good. They just have salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder for seasoning. Deliciousness. I've got some of my homemade ranch. I do have a video here showing you how I do that. So if you are curious about my recipe, I will be sure to link that in the description box below. In order to create a little bit of variety and texture difference, I've got some carrots and some celery, and I'll be drinking a bubbly. All of these things are grocery store accessible and fairly inexpensive. For dinner tonight, I have leftover pumpkin sausage soup that I garnished with sour cream, some sliced up jalapeno, and some chopped cilantro. Over here in my flask, I just have some plain water. And this soup, I got the recipe off the Keto Chow website. I just used that as a launch point. I didn't follow it exactly. The recipe on the website, I believe, makes 4 servings. The way I made it created 8 servings, still only using 1 packet of Keto Chow, which does make this more cost-friendly. However, if you do not want to use Keto Chow, you can substitute this for some pumpkin spice and some of the sweetener of your choice, whether it's monk fruit or stevia, whatever you prefer, and use those to taste. I would suggest starting with about a tablespoon of the pumpkin spiced seasoning. So those are some grocery store options that you can use instead. And if you do that and leave out the sour cream, that would also make this soup a dairy-free option if that is something you need. Now, if you do wish to get some Keto Chow, I have a link down below that will take you to the website. I also have a discount code that saves you 10% off of all of your regular things. And this adds more than just flavor. It also adds some protein and vitamins and minerals, and it is delicious to boot. So if you would like to grab some, I have a link in my description box as well as a 10% off discount code. But you can still enjoy this type of soup with a few modifications if you are on a budget and wish to get things only from the grocery store. The last thing I'm going to have for the night is a cup of peppermint tea from Celestial Seasonings. This is herbal tea, so there's no caffeine. I often drink decaf coffee in the evenings just because I really love the flavor of coffee, but it is also nice to change things up and choose a hot tea from time to time, and it's a lot more budget friendly. I want to say this box of peppermint tea cost me less than $4, and there are 20 tea bags in the box, so it's pretty solid on the budget front. I really appreciate you following along with me on this What I Eat in a Day video. Do you like the more simplistic meals and the budget-friendly options that I've been offering lately? I would love to hear your thoughts in my comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I would love to see you in my next video.